Well, we are about ready to get underway with our awards presentation. I want to thank all of you who did brave the weather. I understand that 4-H will be adding a arc building competition for 4-Hers next year, so we'll look forward to that opportunity. I'm Dave Rose. I'm the Chief Public Information Officer for El Paso County. I'm pleased to serve as your Master of Ceremonies for our very important partner reception for the 2017 El Paso County Fair. Before we go any further, please join me once again in thanking Texas Roadhouse and Monument and Pepsi-Cola for the food and beverages for today. And also, how about that great musical entertainment from Triple Play? We are so pleased to be joined by a number of dignitaries with us today. I know there were a few people who were rained out, but I am going to name everyone who RSVP'd and intended to be here, recognizing that a few folks were kind of hit by the weather. Of course, President Darrell Glenn of the Board of County Commissioners, President Pro Tem Mark Waller of the Board of El Paso County Commissioners, Commissioners Stan Vanderwerf, Commissioner Peggy Littleton, Commissioner Lojinos Gonzalez Jr., Henry Yankowski, our County Administrator, former County Commissioner Dennis Heisey, former County Commissioner Sally Clark in Welling, Dan May, our District Attorney. I know Dan was here. Appreciate him coming out. Steve Schleicher, our County Assessor. Tom Strand from City of Colorado Springs City Council. Yolanda Avila from the Colorado Springs City Council. Mayor Nicole Nicoletta of Manitou Springs. Mayor Cameron Chaucy of the town of Calhan. Bill Hibble, the Chief Executive Officer of the El Pomar Foundation. And then I want to go through a few of our friends from the military, and we can't say enough about our appreciation of the military and all of the installations here. But in particular, as you're in eastern El Paso County, we work very, very closely with the military installations, Peterson Air Force Base, and of course Schriever, and then their sort of sister installation, the Cheyenne Mountain Air Station. So we're so happy today to have with us Colonel Robert Moose, 721st Mission Support Group, Cheyenne Mountain Air Station. Colonel Harold McCracken, Staff Judge Advocate. Colonel Todd Moore, 21st Space Wing, Peterson Air Force Base. Colonel Eric Dormany, 21st Space Wing, Peterson Air Force Base. Chief Master Sergeant Mark Bronson, 21st Space Wing, Peterson Air Force Base. Colonel Tracy Hooker Murphy, 310th Space Wing, Schriever Air Force Base. Colonel Jennifer Grant, 50th Space Wing, Schriever Air Force Base. Colonel Jacob Middleton, 50th Space Wing, Schriever Air Force Base. Chief Master Sergeant Jason T. Keek, 50th Space Wing, Schriever Air Force Base. Colonel David Kincaid, 10th Mission Support Group, United States Air Force Academy. In addition to this being opening day at the El Paso County Fair, we are also celebrating Military Appreciation Day with financial support from Walmart, the El Pomar Foundation, American Furniture Warehouse, Martin Marietta Materials, the Pikes Peak Regional Building Department, and Schmidt Construction. All veterans, active duty military, and their families are receiving free admission to the county fair today. Please stand if you are an active duty military or military veteran so that we can acknowledge your service. It's too bad we don't have any other way to say it more dramatically, but thank you for your service. I would now like to ask President Darrell Glenn of the Board of El Paso County Commissioners to step forward for the official welcome.
All right, looks like the rain is slowing down a little bit. Thank you, Commissioner Waller. Yes. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the 112th El Paso County Fair. And this year's theme is Sweet Summer Fun. That's appropriate today, right? And it signifies how everyone looks forward to the county fair every summer. We greatly appreciate your support to help produce one of the best county fairs in Colorado. We anticipate that over 25,000 people will attend this year's fair, and it will enjoy over 200 events. And we are very fortunate to have a variety of volunteers that make the county fair possible each year. And please stand if you're currently serving on one of the volunteer boards. The El Paso County Fair Advisory Board, the El Paso County Park Advisory Board, the El Paso County Fairground Corporation, the El Paso County Fair Association, CSU Extension Advisory Committee, Resource Development Association, and 4-H Foundation. Please join me in thanking them. These are great and wonderful volunteers. Now, is the Mayor Calhan here? Where is he at? Is he around here somewhere? Is he hiding? Do we have a representative for the mayor here? Well, somebody coming forward? No? Okay, well, anyway, we understand how much, the resources, constraints that we put on the community. We would just personally want to reach out and thank him for being a great host. Thank him for making it rain. How about that? Well, with over 25,000 fairgoers visiting the fairground in the town of Calhan, we recognize that this is a stressful town, so we want to personally thank you. If the mayor was here, he would get this lovely gift basket. So we will make sure that somebody sends this to the mayor, but thank you very much. Okay, Dave Rose, turning it back over to you.
Thank you, Commissioner Glenn. Special thanks, by the way, to the Mountain Man Nut and Fruit Company for donating the gift basket, and I'm certain Connie's going to take it over to Town Hall, and if the mayor doesn't show up, someone else will. Yeah, they'll take care of it, I'm sure. At this time, we'd like to ask Commissioner President Pro Tem Mark Waller to come forward and thank our fair sponsors.
Thanks, Dave. Yeah, we ordered that the rain stop, so hopefully you'll get to get out and get a corn dog and do that without getting wet here in just a little bit. You know, we put on this fair every year, and we do it without the use of tax dollars, and so how do we do that? We have to do it with sponsors, and we couldn't do it without so many great sponsors. In fact, this year alone, over $81,000 in cash and support, nearly $100,000 of value when you include the in-kind support for the fair this year. So thank you so much to all of our sponsors. I want to recognize just a few of them individually. So we're very fortunate to have the Tobacco Education and Prevention Partnership serving as our presenting sponsor this year. So if we could, this is the first year that they've been able to do that for us and have partnered with us. So if we could, is Dacia Hudson here? All right, let's go. Let's make some presentations here. Dacia. I'm sorry, Dacia. So Dacia with her group here, the presenting sponsor, they donated $10,000 to make sure that this fair is an absolutely great success. Thank you all so much. All right, at this time, I want to ask some of our other sponsors to come up to the stage. So these are the folks that have donated $5,000 or more. Mountain View Electric Association, RMC Distributing Company, Ed Glasser Propane, Next Area Energy, Farmer State Bank, my good friend Troy Stubbings from Kaiser Permanente, get up here, Loaf and Jug, Phil Long Dealerships, Dan's Trash, the Guadalajara Family Mexican Restaurant, and finally the Ranchland News. If you all could come up and we could give them all a round of applause as well, that'd be just great. We'll do a picture. All right, finally, please note that we have many other sponsors that are listed in your programs at your tables. Let's give them all a great round of applause as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Waller, and again, a big thanks to all of the folks who helped to make the El Paso County Fair possible. At this time, I'd like to ask Commissioner Peggy Littleton to come to the stage, and Commissioner Littleton will present our 2017 El Paso County Fair Queen.
Well, it is my pleasure and honor to have our El Paso County Fair Queen. Each year we encourage ladies to participate in the El Paso County Fair Queen program. The candidates are judged on their speaking skills, their horsemanship, and a personal interview for the title of Queen. And after being selected, the Fair Queen serves as the official ambassador for the county fair, and she has done a fantastic job this year. We're pleased to have with us today Kayla Marie Summers, serving as our 2017 El Paso County Fair Queen. Let's welcome Kayla. Congratulations. Thank you. Kayla is the 18-year-old daughter of Suzanne and Brian Summers and a native of El Paso County. And I think, are her mom and dad up here? Is Suzanne? Okay. We introduced Suzanne. There she is back there. And her sister Amanda, right? So we're back here with her. She's the daughter of Brian and Suzanne and a native of El Paso County. She was a 2016 graduate of the Classical Academy and is now completing her freshman year at the University of Northern Colorado in Greeley. She's pursuing a degree in biological sciences with an emphasis in pre-health and a minor in chemistry. She's going to be busy. She plans to achieve a master's degree as a physician's assistant. Kayla was also a member of the Kit Carson 4-H Club for 11 years. She held the offices of Vice President, Secretary, Treasurer, and Historian for her 4-H Club. Not right now. She was a member of the Pikes Peak Rangerettes for 5 years, including the positions of captain and co-captain. So she's been in leadership possibilities all of her life, and we thank you so much. Her awards include graduating cum laude as a member of the National Honor Society, also smart, as well as intelligent and beautiful. A Daniels Fund Scholar, a Rangerette of the Year for 2015-16, and a 2014 Senior Showmanship Champion in 4-H. Kayla's been riding for 10 years, and she has her own horse named
Abigail.
And she plans to continue her involvement in equine professionalism while competing in local rodeos and keeping the Western tradition alive. Kayla's been an outstanding ambassador while fulfilling her queen duties and has had a busy summer and year. Now I'm going to have Pam Dawson come up, and who's a member of our Fair Advisory Board and our Fair Queen Coordinator extraordinaire, who's done this for many years, to announce a number of special gifts for Kayla to help with her ongoing educational expenses. Say hi.
Ba. Good afternoon. I am thrilled to be here. I thank all of you for hanging in there with our unpredictable Eastern El Paso Calhan weather. We are delighted to be able to honor Kayla today. As many of you may know, when our young lady becomes the El Paso County Fair Queen, we have probably 60 to 70 appearances throughout the summer before the fair starts. So she doesn't really have the opportunity to get a regular 9-to-5 summer job. So we are extremely grateful when we have organizations and individuals who step up and help support her so that she'll have that money to go back to school the next year. The first person I would like to invite up today is Connie Johnson, who is president of the Fairgrounds Corporation.
Thank you, Pam. Kayla?
How are you doing?
Fantastic. How are you?
Good.
Not too wet?
No, not bad at all.
That's good. On behalf of the El Paso County Fair Corporation, it is a pleasure and an honor to award Kayla with a $500 scholarship for her to use for her educational endeavor. She puts in countless hours in the summertime, taking away from any opportunity to work, to dedicate her time in promoting this event. The other person that I'd also like to recognize is the young unsung hero, Pam Dawson, who is her escort. And between these two ladies, they represent this county and this county fair with their dedication, and it's just a pleasure to work with them. So Kayla, I'd like to present you with a scholarship for $500, and thank you so much.
Our next group that has been a longtime sponsor of our Queen is the Good Luck Sam's Club. I would like to invite Roland Brodier, the president of Good Luck Sam's.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Pam. Kayla, on behalf of the Good Luck Sam's, we are delighted to have you here. We're delighted to sponsor you on the county fair. We are your host at the county fair, and every year we put out tip jars, and those tip jars, all that money goes to support these kind of things. So we would like to sponsor you for $500 on this year's county fair. Thank you.
Thank you, Roland. The next folks I would like to invite up are people who are incredibly hard workers out here, as well as Good Luck Sam's at our county fair, and that's the Calhan Lions Club. Maria Herndon is their president, Stephen Herndon, vice president.
Thank you, Pam. Thank you, everyone. On behalf of the Calhan Lions Club, we'd like to present you with this check for $500 to use in whatever way you see fit. Congratulations.
Get your picture. We have a few other sponsors of our Queen who are not able to be here this afternoon. One of them is Taylor and Associates. And we established this year, through the excellent guidance of Dana Nordstrom, Queen Sponsor Scholarship Foundation. And the donations that we got from this, we have a check for Kayla, Kayla and I go to a lot of service clubs throughout the summer. And there's a little club in Colorado Springs called Nob Hill Lions. And every year they support our queen. And we are so grateful to them. So there you go. You want to say anything? Huh? Just thank you. Oh. Oh, excuse me.
So I just wanted to take a quick second and say thank you so much to all of you guys. I mean, you have no idea how much that means. You know, I put a lot of time into this, but so does Pam as well, and we have a great time doing it, and we meet so many great people doing it along the way as well. So thank you guys so much for making this possible for me.
Oh, we'll get a picture of all the sponsors right there.
I can hold it.
No, I want you in it.
Oh.
Thank you, Commissioner Peggy Littleton and Pam Dawson. Thank you so much for all of your work. And of course, congratulations to Kayla, and thank you for all of your work promoting and serving here at the El Paso County Fair. Next, I would like to ask Commissioner Lojinos Gonzalez to join us on stage to present our 4-H Community Service Excellence Award.
Thank you, Dave. El Paso County is fortunate to have over 500 youth involved in the 4-H program each year. 4-H is the largest out-of-school education program in the United States, involving over 6.5 million youth. 4-H helps youth develop life skills like effective communication, citizenship, decision-making, leadership, and community awareness. The county established a 4-H Community Service Award to honor a 4-H participant who is not only actively involved in 4-H activities, but also commits significant time to serve his or her community. I am pleased to announce that Caleb Stottlemyre is our 2017 4-H Community Service Award winner. Caleb is very active in all aspects of the community service, including serving as Vice President of Community Service this year in the 4-H Wildcats Club. Caleb's enthusiasm is contagious, which spearheaded the involvement in his club and community service. Caleb has coordinated his club to volunteer by cheering walkers on at the Alzheimer's Walk, sorting items for Care and Share, providing games and dances at assisted living centers, helping in-park cleanups and trail maintenance, collecting toiletry items for the homeless, cleaning the Ronald McDonald House, and helping with the library book sale. Caleb made all the arrangements and ensured that club members were thoroughly involved in each activity. Although Caleb was born with several physical disabilities, that does not prevent him from being involved in the community and his church. Through his church, he has worked with the rescue mission, helped with building and cleaning projects at a local Bible camp, and worked in the nursery during Mommy and Me classes. Caleb is a great example of all the youth in the club. He is a very positive person who is always willing to work with the youngest members. They recognize his dedication, positive attitude, and enthusiasm. Caleb has attended Pikes Peak Community College and has been accepted at the University of Northern Colorado and will be starting in the spring semester of 2018. Caleb has truly gone above and beyond in his work to the community and is very deserving of the 4-H Community Service Excellence Award. I would like to ask Connie Johnson, Chair of the Fairgrounds Corporation, to join me in presenting Caleb with a plaque and a $500 scholarship provided by the El Paso County Fairgrounds Corporation. Photographer.
And thank you, Commissioner Gonzalez and Connie, and certainly congratulations, Caleb. Job well done. Next, I would like to ask Junior Hall, who's chair of the El Paso County Fair Advisory Board, to come up to the stage to present our 2017 El Paso County Fair Award of Excellence.
Thank you, Dave. This person is special. I've known her for a very long time. And as soon as I get my glasses on, I'll do the important things. Each year, our Fair Advisory Board selects an outstanding individual as our Award of Excellence recipient. This is, I feel, our highest award. Who goes above and beyond support of county fair and the fairgrounds. I am pleased to announce that Jean Gaddy is the recipient of our 2017 Award of Excellence. Come on up, Jean. And when I let you know exactly all the things that Jean's done for the fairgrounds, the fair, and places around, you'll be amazed.
Thank you.
Anyways, Jean, this is a while ago. Jean drove a school bus for the Calhan School District beginning in 1947. Guys, I want to tell you, I was born in 1947. So there, yeah. Over 50 years. Jean's first involvement with the county fair was in the 1950s. When her father-in-law, Archie Gaddy, was the fair manager. So, see, this goes back for years. Jean and her husband Ellis built a lean-to booth and sold hamburgers and ice cream during the fair as one of the first concessionaires. Was that the same lean-to that was the grandstands?
I think they tore it down.
They tore that one down?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, I seen the ones with dirt floors about 50 years ago. So, Jean began driving the senior citizen bus for the county in the early 1970s. The bus took seniors to appointments, shopping twice a week, and the Calhan once a week, and once a month down to Rush area. Jean continued driving senior bus until approximately 2014, 3 years ago. In 1974, Jean started cooking for the over 55 dinners. The dinners were held twice a month and started out in the basement of St. Michael's Church. Catholic Church in Calhan. The dinners were moved to Swink Hall to the fairgrounds. Gene's leadership and dedication helped double the number of seniors attending the dinner. When Gene retired in 2016, after 42 years of preparing dinners for approximately 80 seniors, was attending the dinners on a regular basis. During the 1990s, Jean and her cooking crew, a couple really nice ladies, served 4-H lifestyle barbecue, serving as many as 700 people. So if you're a bidder, you know how many people come to the barbecue. Over the past decade, Jean has prepared lunches during the week for county fair, for the fair workers, volunteers, and judges. In addition, her crew prepared and served senior pancake breakfast for seniors at the county fairgrounds. And ladies and gentlemen, this is our 2017 Excellent Reward recipient. Gene, I would like to give you this. I'm going to lay this mic down. Mr. Rose, would you like to take back over, sir?
Thank you, Junior, and congratulations, Gene, and thank you for all the great work you've done. I want to ask Commissioner Stan Vanderwerf to come up on stage, and as Stan is coming up, if you are a member of the Fair Corporation Board, would you please kind of move over into this general area, because we're gonna want to include you in a photograph coming up here. So if you serve on the Fair Corporation Board, kind of head this way. And now Commissioner Stan Vanderwerf here to present the VIP Recognition Award.
Thank you very much, Dave. This is a wonderful award, and I believe we are rounding out the awards with this as the last one. So each year, the Board of County Commissioners presents the VIP Recognition Award to a community leader that has gone above and beyond to support the county fair and the fairgrounds. And this year, I am very pleased to announce that the 2017 VIP Recognition Award is presented to Ted Brewer. Come on up. All right. Yay. All right, I've got a few things to say about you, and then we'll get this award out. So Ted, and many of you know this, he's been an amazing volunteer at the El Paso County Fair and Fairgrounds for many years, and he dedicates a week of his annual vacation to assist in all facets of the county fair. He serves on the Fairgrounds Grounds Committee and has been involved in a variety of fairground improvements. In 2010, he was one of the founding members of the El Paso County Fairgrounds Corporation, which holds the fairgrounds liquor license and manages the Deer Dock. He's held various leadership roles in the Fairgrounds Corporation, including both chairperson and vice chairperson. During Ted's time on the corporation, and this is an amazing number, approximately $290,000 has been raised to support the fair, the fairgrounds, and 4-H. Is that awesome, everybody? That's just fantastic. So Ted has consistently supported the critical link between the county fair and our county's culture and heritage, and we appreciate his significant support. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2017 VIP Recognition Award recipient is Mr. Ted Brewer. All right. Come on over here, let's get a picture. A series of pictures. All right. Any more over there? All right. Thank you very much, Ted. Fantastic. There you go. Congratulations.
It's been a pleasure working with Ted since 2010. We've seen an awful lot of people come and go and help out in this endeavor, but he's always stuck true to it, and it's been so appreciated. Thanks again, Ted.
And Dave Rose has a couple of closing comments. Here you go, Dave.
We have one more brief presentation. I want to bring up Roland Broder once again from the Good Luck Sam's. And while he's making his way, those of you who are here and have tickets to the NSPA Track and Tractor, that's great, Truck and Tractor event tonight, that is canceled due to the heavy rain over here. And the fair will reschedule if possible. Please retain your tickets, and you can stay up to date at elpasocountyfair.com. Roland?
Thank you. Thank you. My name is Roland Broder. I'm the president of the Good Luck Sam's. Good Luck Sam's is the group that mans the beer dock throughout the fair week and also for the El Paso County races that are out here. Every year we turn around and we put out these tip jars, and all of our tips, like the sign says, goes towards charities. Typically we give out these charity awards in October after the season's finished, but this year we wanted to turn around and give it out a little sooner rather than later because the proceeds for this charitable organization is going to be needed as soon as next month. So Maria, you want to come out? Maria is with the Calhan Lions Foundation, if I said that right, and each year we try to choose 2 areas in which to turn around and give all the tips to. Well, this year Maria's Foundation was one of them. It's called the Kids Spree Program. If I get it right, this program helps kids with the purchase of books, backpacks, clothing, the needs, supplies they need for school. The underprivileged kids is, I think, what it's out to. When we heard this in our organization, we try to help as many of El Paso groups as we can. We thought this was a fantastic group. So on behalf of the Good Luck Sam's chapter, we'd like to give you a check for $3,000 to go towards the Calhan Lions Foundation and the Kids Spree Program.
Thank you very much. On behalf of Calhan's Lions Club and the Calhan Lions Foundation, we appreciate your generosity, and those kids are definitely going to love having this money.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Roland, why don't you hold that side?
And thank you once again for attending the 2017 County Fair VIP reception. Congratulations and thank you to all of our award recipients, and a great big thanks to all of the people who work so hard every year to make the El Paso County bigger, better, and more fun in the summertime. Once again, thank you for coming. Enjoy the fair.